and welcome back to our online series called Getting Unstuck in 2015. Today I have the privilege of once again recording this segment at the Pacific Institute in Seattle, Washington, and I actually have with me the CEO of the Pacific Institute, Jack Fitterer. And over the last 4 years, I have come to know him to be a great man with such a great insight as to key principles in helping and strengthening people's lives, not just in business, but in every area of their life. Recently, he actually published a book, and it is called Make a Profit Every Day. So I would like to ask you, Jack, why did you write this book? What is the significance behind it, and how could it help other people's lives?
Well, the first thing, most of us, many of us, have a problem managing money.
Yes.
Would you agree with that?
I would.
Okay, so people don't understand, because they have habits of the way they've done things over the years, that they need to think differently if they are going to build a nest egg. Many of the businesses that we're in, when I talk to them, one of the problems they have, especially smaller businesses, is the idea is you pay all your bills, all your people first. And what happens at the end of the month is there's very little to pay themselves. So what they lose there is a certain sense of freedom, a certain sense of security. So the most beneficial way you can protect yourself going forward is to invest in yourself first. That means you pay yourself first. Now, we've all heard from churches about tithing.
Yes.
It goes back way before even churches. It goes back to the agrarian days where you had crops, you raised your crops, you kept off the top enough to feed your family, and then you shared with others their particular crops so that you had more of an abundance. That abundance gave you a certain amount of security and freedom. So this book is about 10 principles, one in violet: pay yourself first to make a profit every day. And it tells the stories about how people change their beliefs, their internal beliefs, so that they could build a more secure, profitable future for themselves. That's the idea behind the book.
Wonderful. And I have read the book, and I gotta say, these principles don't apply just in finances, they apply really in every area of our life.
Right.
Because if we can change the way we think about our life and the external circumstances, we also can offer the same change in other people's lives.
And there was an interesting question, and you were there, and you heard the question asked by an individual in the audience that we were speaking to, and he said, "I have more than enough money."
Right.
Remember that question?
Yeah, what a problem.
And I didn't attack it from what a problem to have, although we'd all like to have that problem. The thing is, really, what he was asking is, what's my noble purpose?
Exactly.
What makes me get up in the morning? What makes me do what I do? Now, he has a certain kind of financial freedom. Right. If you look only through that financial lens, it's just that freedom. But really, what he didn't have is a plan for life. So, this is one way that you can plan for life, by having that freedom and security to do what you want. And this book talks about 10 steps to get you to that freedom.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us today. And we're going to give you the link and the information of how you can order this book, and perhaps order copies for your friends and family and other colleagues at the link below. So thank you again for joining us today. I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Thank you.